Well, hello there, folks. It's Paw G, your composting gardening CEO, back with a surgical update video. Intro. When I was a schoolboy, coming home from school, I thought I saw bull raining around the hills and mountains. Steady hoop, steady hollowing around the merry streets. With a ring, tang, tang, and a ting, 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 and a through the way, a bow, wow, wow, and a moo, 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 and a heap of people that I do know. And through the way we'd run, play ball, oh, through the way we would run. Well, anyway, I had to have a surgery done. For you who hadn't heard any updates, it's called TUNG. I had to have bone removed. An overdevelopment of bone, that's the way I'll explain it. I hadn't had it explained to me exactly in that way, but that's what it was, an overdevelopment of bone. I guess I got a lot of calcium, I guess. But anyway, it had to come out somewhere. But it's called TURI, T-O-R-I, and had it removed a couple of weeks ago. Today. I think today it makes a couple of weeks. Anyway, something like that. But I had the surgery done, and I've had some pretty hard time recovering because I was getting a lot of pain. I was having a lot of pain a couple of Sundays ago. Not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that, I believe it was. And so we called the emergency line. When I say we, I mean my wife and I. We called the emergency line. Well, she did the talking because I didn't feel like talking that much. And they said that it was normal, pretty normal, but it was hurting. I was hurting. I was in pain, a lot of pain. But anyway, since then I've been getting better and better. But they made an appointment. We made an appointment that following Tuesday. I think we called that Monday morning, and we made an appointment that following Tuesday. And we went in. It was an unscheduled appointment. But hey, I needed some checking out. I needed some checking out to be done. To at least make sure that everything's on course, on the healing. But anyway, we went in Tuesday. We went to Hattiesburg, Mississippi. For you who are in the United States, and especially you who are in Mississippi, you more than likely know where Hattiesburg is. Anyway, but I'm on the Gulf Coast, Gulfport, Mississippi, and so we went to the appointment. And do you know that on the way up there, which is about an hour and 30 or so, something like that, hour and 30 minutes or so from Gulfport, something like that. But, on the way up there, I started getting, how you might hear a bump or a knock or something in your car, your vehicle, and then you decide to take it into the mechanic, and they look at you like you crazy because they don't hear it. You don't hear it anymore. Well, anyway, only hurts when I laugh. Not really. When I talk, more than when I talk than when I laugh. It don't feel bad when I laugh. But as long as I'm moving my tongue, hey, it's rough. But we were riding up there and no pain up there and all. And then we got in the office to get ready to go see the surgeon. And I told my wife, I say, man, I feel like you know how when you take a car to the mechanic and you heard a noise or something, and you get it there and it don't seem to want to make it no more. I say, what? I say, man, feeling good. Not feeling bad at all up there, on the way up there. But anyway, we got around to going in to see the doctor, and he examined me, you know, and he said, you know, he said I have some exposed bone. I knew I had some exposed bone because I could feel it with my tongue. And that's another reason I have this spoon. You see, I keep this spoon in my mouth to keep my tongue from being too active in there. I knew I looked funny. You guys really feel good to me. But anyway, he told me, he looked at me, he said, well, he said, you know, he basically let me know he had it covered up. You know, he told his assistant or the lady, the doctor that's in there. I believe she might be a doctor, or maybe under study of him, maybe. But he said, you know, that it's just going to take time. It's just going to take time. And I thought it was, my wife and I, we was thinking it was going to be about a week or so in the beginning, you know, that time. But he told me, he said, it's going to take about a month. But he told us, he said, it's going to take about a month before he get to feeling like himself again or whatever, about a month. You know, and then he said, ain't a thing I can do. I said, you know, and he seemed like he kind of laughed a little bit. I said, man, did he just laugh? You know? I was just thinking, but anyway, it might have been funny to him maybe because he's been through it so much. But hey, it's kind of rough. But yeah, I could feel exposed bone in my mouth. And now since then, since I've started putting this spoon in my mouth and keeping my tongue from working, overworking and doing things that it didn't need to be doing in my mouth, keeping it irritated. So since I've been putting this in my mouth, I've gotten better, a lot better. And I told my wife, I said, I know I look funny. I might look funny, you know, with this in my mouth. First, I was using a towel. That was a coach that used to be coaching basketball. I believe he used to coach for Arizona State, I believe. Some of you sports people out there might know who I'm talking about. But anyway, he used to walk around. I think he had a bald head and all, but he would walk around with a towel in his mouth. He looked like he'd be biting on it. I guess when his team was behind or something or whatever. But you know, it makes me think about that when I had this towel. I would use this towel in my mouth. You know, trying to keep my tongue from being so busy, I would lock my tongue on the side of the towel. And before I knew it, it'd be loose, going back, being busy again. But anyway, I thought about getting a foreign object to stick in my mouth, you know, to help keep my tongue, you know, from bothering irritating the healing process that my gums needed to make to heal it, to cover this bone, this exposed bone in my mouth. And so anyway, I had asked the doctor. I said, did you make a video of it? Of the surgery? He said, no, I might have been cussing too much. You was working me. Anyway, and I guess my wife said, welcome to the party, man. Welcome to the party. Anyway, let me get on off of here. But anyway, this is the update. I'm doing better. For whoever may be concerned, I'm doing better. And hey, I'm happy though. I'm happy. Hey, I'm real happy because my subscribers are growing. My subscribers, I've been making a little video here and there since my during my recovery, but my subscribers are growing. I mean, they are subscribing away. Anyway, I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. You know, hey, cause hey, I want to build this thing. I want to build this YouTube thing, and hey, make me some passive income. You know, but anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, and then his assistant, I believe she may be a doctor too. But anyway, she said that was the biggest one I've seen in 15 years. That in my 15 years of doing this, of working here, of doing this, and I thought, you know, wow, 15 years. And I said, what? What did I say? I said, yeah. I said, either go big or go home. You know, she laughed. You know, she and the doctor laughed. I think my wife laughed too, I think. But anyway, yeah, he been going through all this pain. She probably thinking he been going through all this pain. Now he up in here joking and stuff. But anyway, laughing to help me seem like it helps me feel better. You know, what it say? What the scripture say? Laughter is as marrow to the bone. Yeah, to the bone. Laughter is as marrow to the bone. And that's what I'm recovering from, exposed bone. And they really cut quite a bit out of there. You know, quite a bit. Let me go run. I'm gonna go run and get it right quick and show you guys. I've showed it before, but I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah. Anyway, here it is, y'all. Can you see it? Okay, that glares off of it now. I think you probably can see it. Quite a bit of bone they had to remove. Called Tory. But for anybody else out there who may be dealing with something like this, which it wasn't bothering me, it wasn't hurting, just sitting there. And I had a doctor from Louisiana to tell me one time when I was getting a physical, getting ready to go work offshore. And cause you know, hey, a man got to do what a man's got to do sometimes, you know. I mean, you know, try to help take care of his family, you know. So, but anyway, he told me, said, as long as it's not bothering you, because you know how they have you lift your tongue up, they look at you, examine you, you know, and everything. And he said, as long as it's not bothering you, don't, you know, it's all right, you know. But when you ever get ready to have it removed, you can have it removed. And so here I am now, at this stage of life, 67 years old, and it was. I noticed it through the years. It was growing more and more, and a little space was coming in from both sides under my tongue now, and the space in between them was getting smaller and smaller. I used to would be able to stick my tongue through it slowly. I mean, pretty easily, but I noticed that hey, it was getting smaller and smaller, and so I thought to myself, I said, hey, maybe I better go in and have this removed while I'm as young as I am and as vibrant as I am. Y'all see the muscles? Yeah. But anyway, I say maybe I need to go ahead and have this removed while I'm, you know, at this stage of life, you know, before I get any older, and so go and get it taken care of. So anyway, I think it was a good move. It's just this recovery I didn't know it was going to be so difficult because, as the young lady said, 15 years, in 15 years, she hadn't seen any Tory that big, you know. So, anyway, it was a lot. You just saw a lot of bone had to be removed. So anyway, if you can imagine having bone cut out of your mouth, hey, that's something. And so, oh yeah, when they got ready to do the surgery, man, they came in, they rolled this machine in, and they started clicking wires and stuff on me. I say, man, what is this? I say, man, this seemed like a major operation. And that's what it was. I believe it. My wife and I have come to the conclusion that she wasn't in there able to be in there to see it happen, but we've come to the conclusion that it was a major surgery. And it was major oral surgery anyway. And major surgery of any kind is pretty, can be pretty detailed. But anyway, they had a cuff on, a blood pressure cuff on his arm. And man, I mean, it was a major operation. But anyway, I'm glad that I'm beginning to recover more so, and things are falling into place. But it seemed to do me some good when the doctor said, let me know that it's going to be, let us know that it's going to be about 4 weeks before I even start feeling like myself. And I know through growing up and seeing people with bone injuries, broken legs or broken things that happen to their bone, usually they tell them about 6 months. So, and I think the doctor may have mentioned something like that too, for a full recovery. But in the meantime, I'm glad I'm recovering well. Things are getting better and better. And I just wanted to do an update, bring you guys up to date, and let you know what's going on with Pawpaw G, your compost gardening CEO. Black. Whoa, what the world, mate? Whoa. Did y'all hear that? Hey, we in Mississippi, y'all. I'm in Mississippi. In the United States, with all this gun violence and all this kind of stuff going on, hey, watch your back. Have to watch your back, have your head on a swivel. See how my head just spin over there? Hey, but anyway, it's nice talking with you guys. I'm glad for whoever stayed to the end of this video. I'm glad you've stayed. And if you haven't subscribed before, subscribe, like, and share. Share the video. There's a lot of people that's coming in. That are subscribing more so than they used to be. But anyway, I'm just happy to. Oh yeah, I do have a marketing guy working with me right now, marketing my channel more. But anyway, I'm gonna make that story short. He's marketing my. Just thought of some more stuff I could say, but I'm just gonna cut it short and just let you know I have somebody marketing my videos. But at least the people that are seeing my videos, he's working on my SEO. Optimization, and to make my channel more visible. But anyway, the people that are seeing it are subscribing, big time. I'm happy, because hey, I'm doing this YouTube thing. I want to make some passive income. Because once you make the video, hey, it's passive income, and you're ready to go. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, and share, and so the other people can get to see that hey, things are happening here on this channel. Scentflix, that's the name of it. Scentflix, that's the main name at Scentflix. So just Google Scentflix, and You know, I'm sent flicks on all social media platforms. Thank you guys for watching. Outro. When I was a schoolboy coming home from school, I thought I saw boat raining around the hills and Mount Energy, with hoop steady hollowing around the merry streets. With the ring ting ting and a ting 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 and a through the way, a bow wow wow and a moo 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 and a heap of people that I do know, and through the way we'd run play ball and through the way we would run.